Hello, people out there, and magandang buhay. I am your host, Jay Steve, and welcome to Day Talk. Well, in today's episode, we'll be interviewing someone who is close to me, and we have the same path when it comes to the ministry. For the knowledge of our loyal listeners, I've been serving the church for quite a long time. To be specific, I have been serving the church since 2011 and until now. So anong church ba ito, no? So this church is Our Lady of Peñafrancia Parish dito sa Southcomb Village, Barangay Calarian. And now, I want to talk about this in our episode. Bakit nga ba? So parang maganda siya pag-usapan eh. So let's be serious about this topic. So ano nga ba? What is life in this type of ministry?
Welcome to Faith and Fury.
Thank you for listening to Give Me a Mulligan.
You have your family, you have your friends.
Good Sunday morning, and thanks so much for joining us.
Click on the podcast, download it, and listen to the whole show.
To my loyal listeners, I would like to introduce to you my guest, Mr. Noxel Acopiado.
Hello, good evening.
Okay, Mr. Noxy, Mr. Acopiado, no?
Hello,
So,
Kuya Jeff.
Our loyal listeners is masyado silang interested sa mga episode na meron ako dito sa podcast, no? So, ngayon, before we start the interview, can you tell me more about yourself para na rin sa mga listeners natin?
Ayan, so first of all, thank you for inviting me to your podcast. Sana mas lumago pa tong channel mo. And to your valuable listeners, so blessed morning, evening, or anong oras man kayo nakikinig. So, I am Noxel Acopiado. I am currently studying at the Ateneo de Zamboanga University, taking up BA Philosophy. And I am the Parish Youth Coordinator of Peñafrancia Youth Organization.
So, Mr. Noxy, so, sabi mo kanina, no, na you've been serving the church. Anong year ka nag-start serve?
That was 2018, December.
Yeah, 2018. So, of course, the Parish Youth Day is an activity na ginagawa talaga sa iba't ibang parishes dito sa
Yes,
Zamboanga City,
totoo.
no? So, I want to know, and also sa mga listeners natin, kung ano ba yung main concept ng activity na to, which is the Parish Youth Day. Does it have any goal that needs to achieve after the activity?
Yes, no? So since you have mentioned rin na the whole archdiocese, the parishes under the archdiocese of Zamboanga have undergone Parish Youth Day in their different communities. So basically, this is a re-echo about the previous World Youth Day na ginawa sa Lisbon. So we have delegates from the archdiocese, and we invited them to become our speakers during the Parish Youth Day here in the parish, so that they can able to share their experiences, seeing Pope Francis, and most especially the highlight during the PYD is the message of Pope Francis to the young people.
Right. So as far as I remember, no, yung mga guests mo that time, si Sister Angie,
Yes.
no, pati si Kuya Cyril.
Kuya Cyril from
So,
the
Sister Angie is from what parish?
She is currently the AYA director,
Ah,
if I'm not
okay.
mistaken. And then, Kuya Cyril Ganog, a youth leader from the Metropolitan Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception.
Oh, I see. So maganda yung activity that time. So, after the PYD, the Parish Youth Day nung March 3, there are so many questions that nagbabother sa akin. So, do you think that this activity will help every participants, especially those yung mga youth na nag-join? Sa tingin mo, do they feel struggling pagdating sa ministry?
Yes. Commonly, pag, we gather them and heard their sharing. Most of them shared their parang not obstacle, like challenges when it comes serving God. So alam naman natin na walang perfect na ministry, no? Again, sa loob ng ministry, you will encounter different kind of personalities, perspective, and ideas. So, doon, parang nanonormalize yung norms na kapag pumasok ka ng loob ng organization, you will understand each other. And so, yun yung mahirap, no, sa loob ng organization when it comes magkaiba yung paninindigan, perspective, and then later on, if they will reconcile and they will talk about it, mabibigyan naman siya ng justice. And yun, masosolve naman yung problem sa loob ng ministry.
Yes, yes. Actually, para sa mga listeners, no, I've joined the said activity last March, no.
Yes.
So, based on my observation, since matagal naman ako nagsaserve sa church and almost lahat na ng activity na nasalihan ko, na nandoon ako, na witness ko.
Yes.
So, that parish shoot day actually, it was nice kasi personally for me, no, today's generation kasi is mahirap na silang i-invite pagdating sa church, diba? Tama
Totoo.
tayo. Totoo. Mahirap talaga sa invite. So, luckily lang talaga na may mga kabataan talaga. May mga kabataan pa rin na nag-iengganyo to serve the church, which is magandang parte yun para sa mga nagsisimba kasi may mga susunod na sa kanila.
Totoo.
So, as a youth coordinator, no, how are you going to invite, especially doon sa mga youth na nahihiya, na ay kumbaga alam naman natin yung mga kabataan ngayon, karamihan mga introvert. So, paano mo sila naiengganyo na pumasok sa ganitong klaseng ministry?
So, ang ginagawa natin, no, aside from we have a formal recruitment process or weeks or months, but basically we use technology nowadays in inviting young people to join our youth organization by posting our activities. Previously, the Parish Youth Day, many young people wants, no, to join that kind of activity. Kaso lang they're not part pa sa loob ng ministry kasi sabi mo mga nahihiya. So, we invite them using the technology and at the same time, the effort of the youth, encouraging each and everyone under the community to participate, no? To serve God sa loob ng ministry. Kasi sa loob ng ministry, hindi lang po singing, not just singing or dancing ang ginagawa. We have different kind of formation sessions under the youth ministry that would strengthen their faith, their beliefs, or even their relationships within their families, friends, and colleagues. May mga young pro din po tayo.
Yes, exactly. Yun talaga dapat ang gawin natin. Mahirap talaga mag-invite ng mga tao, especially sa mga kabataan. Kasi alam naman natin ngayon, modern na masyado.
Totoo yan.
So alam mo yung mga kabataan ngayon, mas marami silang time sa social media,
Yes.
sa mga bagay-bagay na trending, alam mo, mga aesthetic.
Yes.
Pero still, may mga tao pa rin talaga na kakaroon ng interest pagdating sa church. Kasi
Serving.
totoo, mahirap talaga mag-invite ng mga tao.
Totoo.
So, ikaw na, no, yung final message natin, no? Ano yung gusto mong mensahe na ibigay para sa mga youth out there na gustong sumali sa ganitong klaseng ministry?
So, to you listeners, no, and everyone, you are all welcome. No? The youth organization is not a room for righteous men or men and women, but rather this is a process. Youth organization is a process where you can able to express yourself and later on to grow. So come and join us and continue hoping to God that despite of the challenges that we have encountered and face, no, sa loob ng family, friends, there is a hope that really guiding us, which is the light of Christ during the darkness of our times. No? Yun.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that message. So, before matapos yung episode natin, sana yung mga listeners natin, no, sana hindi kayo na-boringan sa topic natin kasi it's very alarming for today's generation
Ay, totoo
kasi
yan.
totoo talaga yan. It's so very alarming kasi nowadays ang mga youth masyado nang busy sa mga life nila. They go to social media for posting something about alos lahat, di ba? So masyado nang expose ang self nila sa mga ganyang bagay.
Totoo.
So why not no as a part of the ministry? So gusto namin kayong i-invite like to try. Just to try, no? Wala naman masama para mag-try, para pumasok sa
Totoo.
ganito klaseng ministry. So, I hope this episode gives you a idea
Yes.
na itong ministry sa church ay nag-i-exist. So, Mr. Acupiado, Mr. Noxy, so let's be formal, no? Mr. Noxel, thank you for this opportunity, for this time na binigay mo para sa ating mga loyal listeners dito sa ating podcast episode. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you
Noxy.
rin.
So, mga guys, yun lang.
Bye-bye!
Ready, kids?
Ready! Ready! Ready!
Ang asim! Di tayo ready. Babad ka kasi sa pawis.
At dahil yan sa Microdirt. New Tide Odor Defense. Tanggal ang Microdirt na sanhi ng amoy maasim.
Wow! I'm ready!
Fresh and ready. New Tide Odor Defense.
Do you want to be on a podcast?
Yeah, I do.
Just comment. Comment me and we will review your channel. Comment guest to be a guest on the podcast. Join now. The Countdown Show with Will and JP.
I'm a bird stuck in Larry Bird's attic. And I'm going cuckoo.
What the heck?
What you got, Larry? May the best bird win. Rick. You may be a legend on the court, but you're an amateur up here. Heads up, Larry. So get all state, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Now you're the bird stuck in the attic.
Welcome to Faith and Fury.
Thank you for listening to Give Me a Mulligan.
You know, you have your family, you have your friends.
Good Sunday morning, and thanks so much for joining us.
Click on the podcast, download it, and listen to the whole show.
Yes, that brings us the end of this episode. Thanks to Mr. Noxel Acupiado for joining us during the interesting discussion all about the church ministry. So we hope that this segment of our podcast was beneficial to you, especially to those youth out there. As always, thanks for listening to They Talk. If you enjoy our show, please rate and review us on Apple Podcast and be sure to come back next week for another awesome discussion. Until then, this is Jay Steve and have a good day ahead.